Hello and welcome to Tabletop Reality. My name is Jay, and this is just a quick announcement for those of you who don't really follow FFG, Fantasy Flight Games. But Fantasy Flight Games today have announced that they're basically going to suspend the releases, not indefinitely, until the end of April 2020. Now that obviously will affect Star Wars Legion, and I know some of you, might not have picked up on that, might be wondering if we're going to get Iden and Cassian and stuff like that. The answer to that is yes, I guess we will get them, but the answer to the question is yes, they're also going to get delayed. So we'll just have a quick look at the announcement. I normally say like and subscribe, but in these times I'm not sure I can be bothered. So COVID-19 obviously is the reason. Before, I'm sure you're all well aware of that. It's impossible not to be aware of that, I think, at this point. Although I did hear a story about, apparently this old lady who was in the supermarket hadn't realised because she didn't watch the news. But I thought that was, I say amusing. I guess it was quite important. But, so, I mean, we're not going to read the whole thing. But even though they're going into effect for the United States, they're basically just, here's the phrase I'm looking for, they're suspending all the releases in the United States immediately through end of 2020. I suspect if they're not already on the boat or en route, that this will delay everything. Basically, even if, you might be in a country that gets yours or what have you, I suspect long term we're going to see really disjointed approaches to who gets what and when people get what. Because of obviously COVID-19. In the US, they're definitely suspending their releases. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't realise that they might be doing a split between the US or what have you. It's more just a FYI. If you're expecting stuff that was scheduled to come out for Legion in the next couple of months, you might be struggling. And that's the same for any of you who play like X-Wing or Armada or any other. I mean, FFG board games and stuff like that will be affected. So yeah, it's just a very quick video to say that. I'm not going to spend all day talking about it. On the me front, I don't know what did I say this in my last video. Obviously we're due to have a baby very, very soon. Could happen whenever. So for me, content wise, I was already going to go on a bit of a lull. Now I don't want to risk anybody. I don't want to get anybody round to the house to play battle reports or anything like that. It's just not worth it, is it? I'd rather keep everything separate if possible. And because it only takes it's quite complicated, obviously, isn't it? But somebody that I bring over might have a kid, and that kid maybe meets a kid, and that kid's in a family that has it, or what have you, and inevitably you'll keep going. So for me, we're trying to keep very much isolated, as when we do have the baby, to the extent that the grandparents won't be seeing them for the first couple of weeks, etc. So we'll be taking it. We are taking it pretty seriously because, I'll probably touch wood. If I got it or something, hopefully I would be fine. I'm reasonably young without any health conditions or whatever, but you never know. And of course, it's not for me, it's for everybody else. It's for everyone, and me included, because you never know. But the point being is, the releases are getting delayed. Content is essentially going to dry up. I'm still going to try and do the streams on Saturday nights if possible. And I'm toying with the idea. I was making them private, and then and so you couldn't see them unless you were a member of the channel, which I wasn't expecting anybody to be. They couldn't see them, but I left the last one up and found people who were actually watching it. Now the last one's not really Legion based; it's with my friend Jay from Top Table Gaming. But if people are actually happy with me leaving them up as content, then I will do. But you can always join me live, generally Saturday about 7 o'clock UK time. So products are getting delayed. Let's not kick off, I guess, is also the main point. This is beyond FFG's control. This is it's like once in 100 and odd years that something like this really happens. And I mean, in the modern era, it's unprecedented. So let's not be angry or anything like that. Paint your minis. Paint the ones you've got. I'm a little bit upset because I'm not going to get my Clone Wars in time. They're just not available. I had ordered some Clone Wars sets and stuff like that. So I was going to build droids, but that's not going to be the case. So I'm going to probably paint my Rebels and finish off painting my Imperials. So paint your minis. Let's try and relax. Make some terrain. Check out Terrain Made Easy. And that's it. FFG suspended the products. Games Workshop have closed the stores and stuff like that. So it's not uncommon. Let's just try and keep calm and carry on, I guess, is the classic the old aid adage. Yeah, have a most beautiful day. Goodbye.